phrases for overviews. For example, my presentation is in 3 parts. 1. My presentation is in 3 parts. My presentation is divided into 3 main sections. My presentation is divided into 3 or 4 according to the numbers that you have. Main sections. Next phrase that you can use is firstly, secondly, thirdly, and then if you have 4, you say firstly, and then you give your print, and then after the second point you say secondly, and if there are 3, you say finally. So I would say firstly, then you give your point, then secondly, you give the other point, and then if there are only 3 sections, you say finally, the second one. But if there are 4, you would say firstly, the point, secondly, the point, and then thirdly, the point, and then finally, for the 4th point. Okay? Very good. Or you'll say, I'm going to, and then you give your topic, or you continue to give your overviews of the presentation, okay? And then fourthly, you give take a look at, or talk about, or focus on, okay, or examine, or you would say limit myself to the question of, I'll limit myself to the question of, or concentrate on. So you'll use concentrate on. Phrases like concentrate on. So if you want them to actually look at a certain specific point that you want to prove on your presentation. So let's continue. And then you have fill you in on the history. Fill you in on the history. And then you can go ahead and continue to fill them up on what you want them to be more attentive on during this presentation. And then we'll have words like give you some facts and figures, give you some facts and figures, give you some facts and figures, so let me give you some facts and figures, okay? And then you'll just tell you something about the background. 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 So these are some of the phrases that you start with when you're going to give an overview of your presentation. After introducing yourself and giving a greeting introduction, introducing yourself and the presentation that you're going to make, you give them a story behind the presentation and your goal, and these are some of the phrases that you use for the overview, okay?